going on YouTube? Mile High Prepper here, and today I wanted to go over my second eberlestock bandit bag. I'm sure you guys have seen the first video of my get home bag. It's also a bandit, and so today I wanted to go over my second one with you. And this one I use for hunting trips, so when we're out scouting and just even while I'm hunting, I'll wear this. And then I have a frame pack that I keep back at base camp in case I need to pack anything out. But yeah, let's get into it. So I'll stand up. You got this top loader pocket right here, and you got a pocket in there that is nice for a mag or even a pocket knife or anything like that. And then you got a zipper mesh pocket as well in there, and then just the main compartment. And then the only other pocket on here, you have the main pouch, the main big pocket. And if you unhook your MOLLE little flap here, then you can actually unzip the entire front all the way to the bottom. And you got this nice wide open spot to access all your gear. And inside the main pocket you have 3 little pouches. You could use them as mag pouches if you would like. You got another elastic pouch down here. You got a back water bladder pouch, and then you have another bigger elastic pouch right here. Get this zip backed up. And then you got a water bottle pouch on each side, and then you also got MOLLE webbing on each side as well. And then you got the size adjuster, and you got the mesh padding. But overall, these are probably my favorite backpacks, especially for a smaller backpack. I just love them. And now let's load it up with most of my stuff that I take on my hunting trip. I didn't get drawn for any tags this year, so I didn't end up getting to go on a trip. So it's just kind of packed how it was last year, so there are some things missing right now. But I will explain all that. So first things first, a clean canteen single-walled stainless steel water bottle that I keep. And then we got, let's start in the big pocket here, shall we? We got my fire starter kit in case I need to start a fire, in case I get lost. Life straw, same thing. If I get lost from camp and I have to kind of make it on my own for a little bit, then I have that. And then we got the Falcon Tack medical kit that I'll put in there. 50 feet of paracord for whatever may need, whether it's hanging up a deer carcass or antelope or whatever. I got a grip of zip ties that I keep in there as well. I just keep that in the water pouch pocket, mainly to just attach my tag to whatever carcass I have. So far I've only killed 2 antelope, and I've gone elk hunting 5 times and have yet to kill an elk, but hopefully soon. And I really want to draw for a deer. I have put in for like the last 5 years for deer and have yet to draw for that too. We got some black nitrile gloves that I use for cleaning my animal. I keep those in those 3 little mag pockets on the side. And then I have my scope cleaning pen. I also keep that in one of the mag pockets on the side. And I do keep a vest, just like an orange regular vest in here, in case I get too hot in all my other gear. Then I can take off that stuff, hang it through the straps of my backpack, and just throw on a nice thin orange vest. That's not in here. And that's about it for the big pocket. Oh, actually, I keep the Silky Gum Boy in there as well. It's the Outback edition. I have just a regular pocket boy, and me and my father-in-law tried using the pocket boy to process an antelope, and it does not cut through bone as well. But I know that Silky has incorporated their Outback edition of blades to contend with that, and I believe they are able to cut through bone. I have not tried the Outback edition yet, but looking on their website, it does say that they can be used for processing and cutting up bones on animals. So I just slide that in there as well in the big pocket. And then I also keep either my Ontario Rat 3 or my Buck, the Buck 102 in there as well. It's usually on my hip when we're actually out in the field, but when I'm leaving for a trip, I just throw it in this bag. And then also that's not in here is a pair of binoculars, which is the Vortex HD 10x42s. Those are normally in here as well. And then that's pretty much most of the stuff that can fit in that main compartment. So for the top compartment, it's a lot smaller, and I don't keep nearly as much stuff in there. I have a compass, just in case, that I keep in that little mesh zipper pocket. If I can get it back in there, there we go. And then I have this skinning knife right here from Havalon. It's got the surgical blades on it, so I use that as well to skin, as well as my Buck or my Ontario Rat 3. And I keep that in that little other Velcro pocket. It fits perfectly. It's a perfect pocket for this little skinning knife. And then I keep a headlamp in case it gets dark at night. I have just a little 10,000 mAh battery pack, just in case I need to charge anything. I have a Garmin eTrax 30 to mark any waypoints. I also have Hunt on X on my phone, so if I need Hunt on X for any of my stuff, I can use Hunt on X for, our game unit and stuff. But some spots our phones don't have service, so we'll download the maps, and then I can at least use my eTrex 30 for marking waypoints and stuff if I have to. I have extra AA and AAA batteries for the Garmin and the headlamp. Earbuds, just in case I use those. I have just a small little Cobra little two-way radio in case I get lost or separated from anybody. I do keep Pepto-Bismol in there as well. And that's about it for the top main pocket. On this little Molly pouch, that's where I usually tuck my vest or keep it in the main pouch. And then I can also put I'll tuck my Vortex orange hat in there as well. So I just throw that in the front too. And that's about it for the bag. I do keep a Vortex Solo as well, and I'll either have this on my body or I have it looped through the chest strap or one of the side straps for the Molly pouch on my bag. But I typically keep it on my body because when we're driving around, it's a lot easier to access than my main binoculars. So I can just throw up the Solo real quick and see if I spot an animal. And yeah, so that's about it. That does it for my eberlestock bandit. This is my second one. I got this one in tan for hunting. And then I have the gray one for my get home bag. And then I have the army green one for just hiking on day trips and stuff. It might become my camera bag here soon. I'm not too sure. I would like to get a black one as well. The bandit bags from eberlestock are just some of my favorite bags. I wish they did have a waist strap, but they're so small that you don't really pack them down heavy enough to need a waist strap. It would just be kind of convenient to put, you know, things like the Vortex Solos on there, or any other kind of items you might want to keep on your belt or strap, I guess. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.